Hi Leo, welcome to your October 2016 love reading. For those Leos who are not in a relationship at the moment, the question I've asked is, what does Leo need to learn? You know what do you need to learn so your life can turn around? So you can start to create the life and the love life that you want. That's what the question is I asked. So yes, and you've got an interesting reading. You haven't got the easiest of reading, Leo, and I think that's makes sense because the readings you've been having the last month. I think a lot of you have been going through some heartbreak and some breakups. So where you are emotionally is actually quite positive. It's sort of the Page of Wands, and that Page of Wands is, I'm getting this sense of a lot of possible new opportunities, Leo. And this could be education, it could be work, it could be career, it could be relationships, it could be anything, the Page of Wands. But there seems to be a sense, Leo, that it's got an optimistic energy actually, a bit of, like after winter and the signs of spring start to come through. That's the energy of the Page of Wands, about, there's new life coming through. So that's where you're feeling emotionally. So I'm really pleased to see that after the month you've had, Leo. I've only been doing this for a month, and your readings are being amongst the hardest to deliver, basically. So yes, the spiritual reasons, what the lesson that you've been learning, Leo. Again, this is a very challenging position card. You've got the Four of Discs, and this is not going to be for all Leos, but there's a sense for some Leos that you've been maybe a bit too closed off. And this isn't a negative, because we close down and we close off for a reason. It's generally to protect our more vulnerable parts of ourselves. What happens around that, though, is we need that vulnerable part to reach out to love. And the reason I'm saying that is your crowning card is the Page of Cups, and that Page of Cups is so innocent. It's such an innocent, such a new beginning around love. And I think in this position, Leo, for quite a few of you, it will not be for all of you, you've been too closed down. There's past hurts, past damage, past woundings that's made you feel quite closed off from life, Leo. And in this guy, his heart's protected, so he's not letting anyone in. So yes, I'm gathering it's because of past hurts. And what needs to happen, Leo, is you need to try and move through some of those wounds, because your advice cards that I welcome back, is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords has got so many meanings. For some of you, you could be having an awful lot of anxiety. But I think what this means in this position is have you ever heard of a concept called the shadow? It's when all our wounds sort of get buried within us, and so one of these things our school friends call us fat and ugly, and we actually believe we're not good enough. And the Nine of Swords also represents that shadow part of us that we need to go in and we need to heal. And as an advice card, Leo, I think that's what this is saying. This needs to heal, so innocence can return, Leo. And this needs to heal so you can learn to co-create your own life. But it's not going to happen until some healing has taken place around all this. It's about self-esteem, basically. And it is that silly, people call us ugly at school, and we think we're not good enough. We think we're useless and hopeless, and it just dominates our life, and we can't create the life that we want. And I think that's what I'm getting with these two together. And again, the action, oh my gosh, this reading is just... The action you need to take is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is literally suspending up. This is about healing. He's he's hanging upside down, basically. He's surrendering his old identity in order to receive a new one. To receive enlightenment, basically, which is basically meaning just putting the light on. It's putting a light on to all these shadowy, pained parts of us, Leo, that are making us closed off and shut down. You need to turn the light on into your head, into your thinking. So you're no longer dominated with this anxiety and this low self-esteem and this sense of worthlessness. You've got all the tools you need to do it, to create your own life, to return to this sense of innocence and new beginnings, which is there for you. It's been offered to you, but 2 pages. There's new life wanting to come through, Leo, but this needs to heal. Desperately. Your outcome's wonderful. Ace of Wands, there you go. It's like you're picking up that tool, or you have picked this tool up, Leo. And you're going forward in a new direction, which I think is this new direction here, these opportunities. You're picking them up and you're going forward. What's blocking you, Leo, is old self-esteem issues. It's blocking your heart. It's blocking your mind. And you need to turn upside down. You need to put a light on. To breathe, to let go, to heal. So you can get that new beginning and co-create the life you so deserve. Okay, Leo, this is not the easiest of reading, but the potential is outstanding. And for any Leos who want to contact me, you can get my details in the About section. And okay, I wish you well, Leo. Bye.